In an earlier lesson, we saw that if all outcomes are equally likely, then the probability of one particular outcome is 1 divided by the total number of outcomes. In this lesson, we're going to extend that a little bit to events that have more than one outcome in them. So the basic fact is given by the following formula, and it says this, that if all the outcomes are equally likely, and we want to calculate the probability of an event. So now remember, an event could consist of several outcomes. Then the probability of an event is the number of outcomes in the event divided by the total number of outcomes. Let's look at some examples. Imagine that we roll a fair die. We might ask, what is the probability of getting a number greater than 3? So this is a situation where all the outcomes are equally likely, but we're trying to calculate the probability of an event consisting of more than one outcome. So let's write down the sample space. It's the set of all outcomes, so the set consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the event that we're interested in is the event of rolling a number greater than 3. So what outcomes are in that event? 4, 5, and 6. They're the only outcomes which are greater than 3. So now all of the outcomes in the sample space are equally likely, so we can apply our formula here that the probability of the event is the number of outcomes in the event divided by the total number of outcomes. So how many outcomes are in the event? Well, 3. There's the outcomes 4, 5, and 6, so there's 3 of them. And how many outcomes do we have in total? 6. So the probability of rolling a number greater than 3 is 3 divided by 6, and that's equal to a half. Let's look at one more example. So in this example, we're asked to find the probability of drawing a red face card from a standard 52 card deck. So let's look at our sample space. Remember, the sample space is this standard 52 card deck here, and all of these outcomes are equally likely when we draw a card. So we have 52 equally likely outcomes, and how many are in the event that we're interested in? Well, the event that we're interested in is the event of drawing a red face card. So we can see them down here in the bottom right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red face cards in a 52 card deck. So the probability of drawing one of those is 6 divided by 52. So there are 6 red face cards, so we have 6, and there are 52 cards in total, all of which are equally likely, so 6 over 52, which is equal to 3 over 26 if we cancel the 2. Okay, so those are some examples of computing probabilities of events when all the outcomes are equally likely.